Btcv is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year, and it started out back in 1959. Our mission overall really is to improve places and inspire people. And yes, we're now sort of in the wonderful place of supporting 300,000 volunteers a year, helping to improve their environment.
We work with mostly primary school children. A lot of them are from around this area in South Leeds, but also from all over Leeds and some from Wakefield as well.
It's quite an industrial area of Leeds, but we've got this wonderful green oasis in amidst that, a wonderful natural ecosystem that we've tried to support by managing the site in a way that encourages biodiversity. So we have got old hedgerow, we've got woodland, we have ponds, we have meadow, all these wonderful spaces in which a huge variety of wildlife can live and flourish.
We're at Skelton Grange looking at a few things today, mainly looking at the habitats around us. At the moment we're at the pond habitat, looking at the different animals living there and doing a pond dip. We're also looking in a woodland environment. This today is mainly based on our science topic of habitats, but it's also working with our environmental theme of building towards our sustainable school.
We're very fortunate in Leeds. It's a wonderfully green city. We've got a lot of wonderful areas, but they're not always easily accessible to everybody. And I also think it's a sign of the times where people are less involved in their natural environment. And so what we've very much tried to do is to change that and to encourage people to get right in there and find out all the exciting things they can do there.
What's useful for children is for them just to start getting used to the natural environment. And we find a lot of kids have never had any experience in the woods, have never gone out into fields, they've never seen any wild animals at all. And you'll get to the woods and the kids will be like, are there bears? Are there foxes? Are the foxes going to eat me? And you realise that they've never actually experienced nature before. And I feel the earlier that they can do that, the more likely they are to encourage their parents to go outside, the more likely they are to play outside. And as soon as they start feeling comfortable, then that's their key for the future for actually caring about their environment. I think if they feel uncomfortable in it, then they're never going to want to look after it because they feel alienated from it.
I think it's relevant to every person in our community. The environment impacts on everybody, everybody impacts on the environment, and everybody has a part to play in that. And so, yes, I'd really challenge sort of people's idea that maybe disadvantaged communities can't do their bit for that.
Well, this obviously creates such a memorable experience for them and a new environment.
They all feed on tiny insects, which are really hard to see. There are very little ones just darting around. A lot of the bigger ones will eat the smaller ones.
We're trying to bring everything in as a life choice as opposed to just another topic, another national curriculum area. It's really bringing it into perspective, into what they need for life.
And other things.
Did you see the CO2 emissions?
Fantastic, brilliant, that's exactly what we need to do. And one really good way of think is of just giving them a broader understanding of how nature and how they fit in with the earth. Eventually, ultimately, in the long run, it will help them, yeah.
It's obviously a hot topic at the moment, as these are the children of the future, these are the children that can change all the effects of global warming and everything else.